All right, gentlemen, we are in the beautiful Castro Valley, California. And what we have here is a multitude of different shapes in the front yard. We have trees that we have to remove. We have to remove all of these river rocks. A big, huge boulder that's as big as Kevin Jr., his own self. One right here. We're going to cap the irrigation from this box right here so there's no loose lines in any area that there's artificial grass. There's 3 large boulders in this section here. We'd create a circular flex border around the tropical trees in the front, and we'd box in this area here, run a board right there, preferably a 2x12 straight across to retain all the base rock that we're going to put in this area, and watch out that they got some electrical right there. Okay, moving forward into the front of the house, we have a small area right there that is not a tree stump, that's a rock, sir. Okay, right there. In this middle section, a multitude of trees. You may want to keep these trees in the middle section. Coming down here to the area that's adjacent to the front window, we have a lot of trees here as well. We're going to take this tree and we're going to remove it. These small lily of the Nile plants are going to remove these as well as this bush in the front, and the smaller amount of river rocks unless he wants to recycle it. We're going to come on back to this back area. We're going to remove one boulder, one baby tree, another baby tree, hit it with the bobcat, baby, and get rid of them. One more boulder in the front. If they want to recycle it, do it. If not, throw it to the dumps. There is one tree right here, kind of like the trees that we're doing in the San Ramon job, and another tree right there. Up here, if he wants turf up there, you can. If he wants to keep a natural area, go ahead and section it off with a 2x4 border. The front area as well, remove the rose bush. These rocks down here, although it looks like they're pretty loose, they're kind of dug in there, so you're going to take them up with the pick. Over in this section, be careful for this drain pipe coming down from the gutters. All right, so watch out for that guy. Small baby rose bush right there. Take that one up as well. Let me go into the backyard to show you guys. There's a 43-foot long pressure treated wood retaining wall. Okay, and we're going to remove this whole thing, and it's held up by a lot of dirt back there, and this is old decrepit wood. I knew that he was a new homeowner because he wants to get rid of it all. And it's going to come all the way across right here where these small steps are. Okay, there's your air conditioner, there's your steps in the front, and all the way to right here. And when you come right here, he kind of wants a wall that's even and symmetrical like this. Can you see that wall right there? Okay, you see it? Let me see. Let me get a better angle. See it a little better. Right there. Okay. He wants a wall that's something like that. It looks like mortar and cinder blocks. Up here in this turf area, there's a couple stepping stones, and there's a border. What we're going to do is clear everything out. There's a lot of blackberry bushes on the side of the gate, and there's a multitude of berry bushes along the fence. We're going to get rid of those. So what we're going to do up here is we're going to take some 2x12s, and we're going to build a seating area going around the tree, and we're going to put a 2x6 as a seating cap to give a natural vibe. Over here, we're going to get rid of all this decrepit wood, and we're going to build them a 2x4 box frame. Okay, only around the tree. All right, or you could use your 2x12s to build it around the tree. Get rid of these 2 big boulders so it's just a tree. Run the turf all the way up to the fence. Knock out these pieces of wood. Over here, he has grapes that grown, and we actually have to discuss it with him because I didn't discuss them yet. You have all these beautiful grapes. He might want to take it out, but we're going to run it all the way up to the 3-foot tall retaining wall that's built out of brick and mortar on the back. Coming into the front area, let me show you. All right. Coming into the front area, over here, or the back area, I should say, by the pool. There's a big, beautiful pool for you. This whole area. It's got a palm tree, all kind of other stuff up there. I'm going to clear it all out. Okay? You have a birds of paradise tree. Big as a big booty. Right there, you see that's a big old birds of paradise tree. Some beautiful tropical flower trees up there. And basically this whole area up here remove the gazebo, knock it out. This whole area up here by the birds of paradise tree, and run it adjacent to here. And this is about like a 1,200 square feet, this whole area. Running up here, remove this big old bushy tree as well, remove the fern. Basically, to say it in an easy to understand way, get rid of all the boulders, get rid of all the trees, okay? Get rid of the gazebo, smash it down as best you can. There's some big, huge cylinder blocks going into the ground, all right? And coming around this way, all right? So it's a lot of demolition and removal, okay? And you've got a big, huge daddy maple tree right here that's probably maybe about 14 feet, 15 feet tall. There's a bunch of ivy on the back fence. They probably want to keep that for privacy. But there's big, huge boulders in the front. And I'll walk you through this gazebo. So don't forget that if we do get the job, he's shopping around and I get it. If we do get the job, there's some big, huge pillars that are running into the ground. And these big, huge pillars are going to be a fucking motherfucker to take up. Excuse my language. You have some electrical out here, so watch out for that guy. And make sure you're careful when you're taking that out. Don't forget that you have a boulder as big as a large-sized pizza, another tree trunk, all these other boulders and all this stuff. So there's multiple obstacles to get through before you can clean the whole area up and put turf right here, amongst a bunch of other different trees that are coming around the backside, and they're adjacent to the fence. And you see this birds of paradise tree. If you've ever taken up a birds of paradise tree, these things are a fucking bitch, and they're hard to take up. So it's many difficult small areas of work. The total is 2,500 and something square feet. I got to do the exact math. I measured it with the Mosher, and I made some really good measurements. And I'm trying to send a quote to this gentleman today, and we'll see how it goes. All right. Thanks, guys.